Okay, Angela, just reading through your writing here. Um, yeah, what are these kids? Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm not real sure the handheld concept is working. I didn't make the connection. I really didn't. So you're saying the handheld. Well, let's jump over to the end. We'll take a look. Free handheld gaming devices on every beach. So you're referring to the volleyball as being the handheld gaming device. I'm not making the connection. I even after looking at the image, so I'm not real sure. You might reconsider that. Maybe run this by some friends and family and see if they're making that connection. I don't think it's an obvious connection. I'm a little concerned about pointing in a different direction. Let me bring this down just a little bit so we can fit it in the window. All right, a few things I've noticed here. So when I look at the document setup, we can see that you've got your bleed set up, but you don't have the background image pulled to the bleed guide. So what you would need to do is you would need to take that image and just kind of increase it until it meets those bleed guides. See, now it's within the bleed guides, and that's a correctly set up bleed. So that's one of the issues I'm seeing. The next issue I'm seeing is this type right here. The type isn't set according to requirements. So the requirements are Arial bold for the headline, Arial bold italic for the subhead. So it looks like you just got a headline and a body copy, but those are both set in Myriad Pro, so neither of those are set in Arial. Remember, the headline is Arial bold, and the body copy is Arial bold italic. My recommendation would be to add a headline, a full headline, and then a subhead that would segue into the body copy. So those, yes, those are set in the in unspecified typeface. I would take this logo information. I would bring it down. I'm sorry, contact information. Look at it. It's got a lineup. Might as well get that in alignment with the logo, right? Then we're going to take this, going to probably move that up a little bit in the composition. And then my only other recommendation is the fact that the masked image, here's the masked image right here. So it just doesn't make any sense to completely mask out an image with the intent of placing it right over the original image. Why would you mask it in the first place? Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm going to delete that layer. My recommendation is to add a different masked image. Think about what you're going to do. Now, one thing I do want, before we start making any decisions, I'm going to zoom in here. And I want to show you something. See this? See that little area right there? Those little areas right there where it kind of looks like little squares and kind of those little distortions right there. That's called image compression. I'm sorry, that's called image compression artifact. And then right here, those little squares, that's called pixelization. And those are both indicative of low quality images, indicating to me that this is a low quality image. Now, it very well could be a 300 ppi image, but that doesn't mean it's a high quality image. So my recommendation is to find a background image that doesn't show those attributes. If you want a further explanation on compression artifact as well as pixelization, be sure to take a look at the course announcements. It's the announcement that says, can I change a 72 ppi image to 300 ppi? And it covers image compression artifact and pixelization. So definitely want to review that so that you can pick a different background image of higher quality, that's making this more of a portfolio worthy piece. Okay, so those are my recommendations moving forward. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad, of course, to make any necessary clarifications. All right, great start. Thank you, Angela.